So again, good afternoon, everyone. So we had a discussion about subclause and main clause, and we discussed about subordinating conjunctions, isn't it? And we know now how to identify a sentence, how can I divide or how can I separate main clause and subclause from a sentence. Remember, children, here we have used subordinating conjunction to connect main clause with subclause, isn't it? Good afternoon, isn't it? We are using a subordinating conjunction to connect a subclause with the main clause, isn't it? So such sentences are examples for complex sentence. So what is a complex sentence, children? Complex sentence is a sentence which consists of one main clause, one or more subordinate clause, and the subordinate clause, if it is connected with the main clause with the subordinating conjunction, then we can call it as a complex sentence. So it is easy to recognize a sentence in complex because complex sentence, only in complex sentence you can find a subordinating conjunction. Because if there is a subordinating conjunction, that part of a sentence is actually coming under the subclause. The other part definitely will be in main clause. So a complex sentence consists of one main clause, one or more subclauses joined to the main clause with the subordinating conjunction. Such a sentences are examples for complex sentence. So I'm going to share the screen for you. We are going to talk about complex sentence right now. Complex. It is not so simple, a little complicated. Okay, complex sentence. So what is a complex sentence, children? According to the grammarians, a complex sentence is a sentence which has only one main clause and it should have a subordinate clause in it. Okay, and the subordinate clause that should be connected to the main clause with the help of a subordinating conjunction. So I request everybody to put this one in a square box. This will help you to identify a sentence written in complex. Remember, a complex sentence is a sentence which consists of one main clause, one or more subordinate, Savio, one or more subordinate clause joined with the subordinating conjunction. So the subordinating conjunctions are present only in a complex sentence. Am I clear? Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now look at the example written here. These are the few examples for a complex sentence. Okay, let us see. As I was early, I waited outside the building. I repeat, as I was early, I waited outside the building. Now you tell me, this is an example. I said this is an example for a complex sentence. Now you tell me or you identify the subclause from here. Which part of the sentence is called a subclause here?
As I was early.
Excellent. As I was early is an example for a subclause or subordinate clause or dependent clause, because the subordinate clause is starting with the subordinating conjunction. And remember, this cannot stand by itself. In order to get a complete meaning, this part of a sentence should be attached with the main clause. Okay. So one main clause, one subclause, and the subclause is connected to the main clause with the help of a subordinating conjunction. And one more thing, children, listen, one more thing. Sometimes we are beginning our sentence with a subordinating conjunction, with a subclause. If your complex sentence is starting with a subordinating conjunction or subordinating clause, remember, after the subordinating clause, give a comma. Okay, and you can write the main clause. If you begin your sentence with the main clause, I met my aunt. You know, this part of the sentence is the main clause. While I was walking to school is the part called subclause, right? So here there is no need for any commas because we are starting this complex sentence with the main clause. If you begin your complex sentence with the subordinating conjunction with the subclause, then separate the subclause from the main clause with the comma. Clear? So both the ways are correct. Okay, you can write the first sentence in this way. I waited outside the building as I was early. Okay, as I was early, I waited outside the building. Both sentences are correct. I met my aunt while I was walking to school. And same sentence you can write, while I was walking to school, I met my aunt. Okay, all these are examples for complex sentence. Now listen, I can't stand first in class. Okay, I can't stand first in class unless I study hard. So children, which part of the sentence is a main clause here? Main clause. I can't stand first in class is a main clause. And which part of the sentence is a subclause here?
Unless I
Unless I study hard is a subclause here. And which is the subordinating conjunction used here? Unless is the subordinating conjunction. So one main clause, one subordinate clause, and the subordinate clause is connected with the subordinating conjunction to a main clause. Such sentences are examples for complex sentence. Am I clear? Am I clear? So you should have a main clause. If it is a complex sentence, it should have a main clause and at least one main clause. See, there we should definitely have a main clause in a complex sentence. Okay, with the main clause, we should have a subordinate clause. And remember, the subordinate clause should be attached with the main clause with the support of a subordinating conjunction. Am I clear now? Such sentences are known as complex sentence in English grammar. So if you are thorough with the subordinating conjunction, you will be able to recognize the complex sentence because subordinating conjunctions are the conjunction used to begin a subordinate clause. Okay, so one main clause, one subordinate clause connected to the main clause is said to be a complex sentence with the subordinating conjunction. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I have a few examples for you. These examples are examples for a complex sentence. Here also we'll practice separation of main clause and subclause. Okay, are you ready, children?
Yes, ma'am.
When it rains, comma, the roads are slippery. When it rains, comma, the roads are slippery. S-L-I-P-P-E-R-Y. Slippery. Okay. This is an example.
Your voice is breaking.
My voice is breaking. Then definitely I'll write on the board. So children, write this sentence. When it rains, comma, the roads are slippery. Full stop. Okay. So this is one sentence. This sentence is an example for a complex sentence. How can you identify this? This sentence has a main clause in it. Can you identify the main clause in the sentence, children?
The roads are slippery.
Oh, very good. The roads are slippery is an example for a main clause. So how many main clause here?
One main clause.
One main clause. Okay. Now tell me the subclause here.
When it rains.
When it rains is an example for a subclause. Identify the subordinating conjunction. When is the subordinating conjunction. So a main clause, one or more subclauses which is connected to the main clause with the support of a subordinating conjunction. Such sentences are examples for
Complex sentence.
Complex sentence. So what is a simple sentence, children? How can you define a simple sentence now?
It consists of one subject, one predicate, and one finite.
Excellent. You are getting it. It consists of one subject, one predicate, and one finite verb in it. Okay, so what is a complex sentence, children? Complex sentence consists of
one main clause,
one main clause, one or more subclauses
and
connected to the main clause
subordinating
with the subordinating conjunction. Such sentences are examples for
complex sentence.
Complex sentence. Very good, children. My next example, complex sentence. Next example. I request everybody to copy the second sentence. Sentence number 2. Okay. Sentence number 2. We will eat as soon as they arrive. Okay. Now, let us find out whether the sentence is an example for a complex sentence or a compound sentence or a simple sentence. Okay. So let us see. Let us see whether the sentence is an example for a complex or compound or simple sentence. So initially, we should identify the subordinating conjunction with the subclause. So tell me, which word is used? Which is the subordinating conjunction used here?
As soon as.
As soon as. Excellent. As soon as is the subordinating conjunction. Now you tell me the subclause.
As soon as
As soon as they arrive.
As soon as they arrive is an example for a subclause. Very good. Now the subclause is connected to the main clause. Where is the main clause here?
we will eat.
We will eat is an example for a main clause here. So one main clause, one subclause, and the subclause is connected to the main clause with the help of a subordinating conjunction as soon as. So the sentence is an example for
Complex.
excellent, excellent. This is an example for complex sentence. Agree?
Yes,
Agree,
ma'am.
children? Okay, now I have a sentence. You tell me this sentence is an example for complex or simple. Ready? Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
The tiger attacked the woman. Okay? The tiger attacked the woman. Now, I have my little ones. Please tell me what kind of sentence, what type of sentence is it? The tiger attacked the woman. It is an example for a
Simple sentence.
excellent. Why it is simple sentence?
It consists of one subject.
What is the subject here?
The tiger.
The tiger is the subject here. Very good. Okay, very good. What is the predicate here?
Attack
Attack the woman.
Attack the woman is the single predicate
And
here.
the
Very
finite
good.
verb is
And the
attack.
finite verb is?
Attack.
Attack.
Excellent, excellent. The finite verb is the attacked. Finite verb is the word attacked. Okay, so this is an example for a complex sentence?
No, ma'am.
No.
Simple
What is
sentence.
it? Simple sentence because it consists of one subject, one predicate, and one finite verb. So this is an example for a simple sentence. Okay, I have one more example now. So tell me whether the sentence is simple or complex. Ready?
Yes,
Are you ready? Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
let us see. My next example is we went home. We went home because it was late. Okay? Okay. Now, children, you tell me what kind of sentence is it? What type of sentence is it?
Complex.
Why this is a complex sentence?
Ma'am, we went home.
We went home.
Is a main.
Is the main.
This is an example for a main clause. Okay.
And
Okay.
And because it was late,
it
it's
was
a
a subclause and
subclause.
subordinating conjunction
Excellent,
is
excellent. Because it was late
It's a
is a
subordinating
subclause.
conjunction.
Okay. And the subordinating conjunction? Yes,
Because-
subordinating conjunction.
because-
Because is the example for a subordinating conjunction, right? So we have a main clause here. We have a subclause here. And the subclause is connected to the main clause with the help of a subordinating conjunction also. So the sentence is an example for?
Complex sentence.
Very good. This is an example for complex sentence. So I have one more sentence. Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. My next sentence is you do not waste your time. What kind of sentence? You do not waste your time. This is your sentence. Help me. Help me to find a solution for this.
Is it
A
simple?
simple sentence.
This is an example for a
Simple sentence.
why
sentence.
children? Why
Simple
children? I
sentence.
don't know the reason. You teach me why it is.
Ma'am, one subject. You.
What is the one subject here?
You.
You is the subject here. Okay, you is the subject. And what is the predicate here?
Do
Do not waste your
Do
time.
not
waste
waste
your
your
time.
time is the predicate here.
And the
Okay.
finite verb is
Finite
waste.
verb is waste.
Only waste.
Do not waste.
Do
not
not
waste.
waste. Do is also an auxiliary verb, right? So this is the finite verb here. Okay. This is the finite verb over here. Okay. So we have one subject, we have one predicate, we have one finite verb. So this is an example for
Simple sentence.
Simple
simple
sentence.
sentence. Very good. Very good.
Simple
Simple
sentence.
sentence. Okay. Now my next example. I have one more example with me. This is the last
Okay.
example under this one. Then we'll move on to the next sentence. Okay.
Compound sentence.
Okay. Now let me write a sentence over here. Since summer is around, since summer is around the corner, comma, we all bought a few cotton dress. We all bought a few cotton dress. Okay. Now you tell me what type of sentence is it?
Complex.
A complex
Complex.
sentence.
Why this is a
sentence.
complex sentence?
Ma'am, since consists conjunction, presents
The,
I want an answer. You said it is complex, but you explain why it is complex.
ma'am,
it contains
around
main
the
clause,
Contains a
main clause and subclause.
tell me then subclause and main clause. Separate subclause and main clause.
Main clause is we all
Summer
bought.
is
Okay,
around.
the first
Summer
part
is
of the
around
sentence.
the
Let us
corner.
consider
Main
the first.
clause.
Let us consider the first part of the sentence. Okay, since summer is around the corner. What kind of sentence?
Subclause.
Why this is subclause, children?
Because it has
Ma'am, it's starting with
Since the
subordinating
subordinating conjunction, right? It has
Yes,
since
ma'am.
here. Okay, so it has a subordinating conjunction, and this part of the sentence is a subclause. And what is the next half?
Main
Main
staff
clause.
is
You caught
This
It's a
is
main
a part
clause.
called. This part is called a main clause,
Main
isn't it?
clause.
So we
Yes,
have
ma'am.
one subclause, we have one main clause, and the subclause is connected to the main clause with the help of a subordinating
conjunction.
conjunction, right?
Conjunction.
So this sentence is an example for
Complex sentence.
complex
Complex
sentence. Am I clear?
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now you know how to identify simple and complex sentences, right? So let me give you everything in a nutshell. A simple sentence is a sentence which consists of one subject, one predicate, one finite verb. Okay, this can be a declarative sentence, this can be an imperative sentence, this can be interrogative sentence, and an exclamatory sentence. Okay, but when we talk about a complex sentence, remember a complex sentence consists of one main clause, one or more subclause, and the subclause
conjunction.
can be connected to the main clause with the subordinating conjunction. If a subordinating conjunction is used to connect a subclause with the main clause, such a sentences are examples for complex sentence. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now let us talk about the third one.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let us talk about the third one. The third type of sentence is known as compound sentence. Okay, let us see the compound sentence right now. Okay, we have compound sentence here. What is compound? The child is totally confused. Oh my God, compound. It is not simple. It is not complicated. Oh my God, it is beyond that. Okay, compound. Compound means we are framing a compound sentence with the support of a coordinating conjunction. Okay, there is another conjunction called a coordinating conjunctions in English grammar. Okay, it is easy to remember, right? You know that very well. Last year you learned. Okay, so what are they? What are the coordinating conjunctions?
Boys.
What boys? What boys?
Fanboy.
Fanboys, excellent, fanboys. Let me share the screen once again for you children. We have all the boys with a fan in their hand, paper fan, right? Usually fan girls are there, fan boys first time you are hearing, right? So we have fan boys. If you remember the term, as Abhinav was smiling at me, see, if you remember the term fan boys, you will be able to identify a compound sentence. What is F, children?
F for
A for?
And
N for?
no.
P for?
but
O for?
or
Y for?
yet.
S for?
So
So these are called fanboys in general, and these are actually examples for a coordinating conjunction. See, the word coordinating conjunction is a hyphenated word. See, it's written C-O-O-R-D-I-N-A-T-I-O in coordinating conjunction. Apart from this, we have many coordinating conjunctions, children. So please note down the other coordinating conjunctions apart from fanboys. Okay, we have and here. We have so here, and the next word is and so. And so is the coordinating conjunction. And so. So please learn like this. And is a coordinating conjunction. So is another coordinating conjunction. And so is one another coordinating conjunction. Okay. Okay. So we have or here, or. And one else. Else is also a coordinating conjunction. And together we can make another coordinating conjunction called or else. So or else is a coordinating conjunction. And so, or else. Okay. Then either or, dot, or, neither nor, otherwise, and still, not till. Till is a subordinating conjunction. Still is a coordinating conjunction. Okay. These are the other list of coordinating conjunctions apart from fanboys. So I do request everybody to by heart the list of coordinating conjunction, because when you want to make a compound sentence, you need to use one among this. Okay, if you find these conjunctions anywhere in your sentence, make sure that you're labeling it as a compound sentence. And these are called the coordinating conjunctions because these conjunctions are used to connect the clauses of equal rank. What do you mean by clauses of equal rank? Equal rank. This is used to connect two main clauses. Okay, these conjunctions are used to connect two main clauses. Okay, so two independent clauses can be connected with each other using a coordinating conjunction. If you connect two main clauses with the coordinating conjunction, then you can call it as a compound sentence. Clear? Have you copied this?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you
Yes,
understand
ma'am.
what are compound sentence?
Otherwise,
Yes, ma'am.
that is which?
Mone? Anlin?
Ma'am, the otherwise and still.
Otherwise and still are compound, sorry, coordinating conjunctions.
Ma'am, that not, ma'am, in F or A or N, like that, no. On that otherwise and still is in which?
Otherwise and still are coordinating conjunctions. I didn't understand what you asked.
Ma'am, I think so he's asking that in fanboys.
No,
where
fanboys, there is no space for this one. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what is F, children?
For
A, children?
and
as
N?
nor
P?
But
O?
or
I?
yes.
S?
so
So together it is called?
fanboys.
Okay, and these are
Coordinating conjunction.
Coordinating
Conjunction.
conjunction. Apart from this coordinating fanboys conjunctions, the other conjunctions are other coordinating conjunctions are
And so,
or else,
there
or
are
else,
neither nor
Neither
otherwise.
okay, either or, neither nor, otherwise still. Okay, are the list of coordinating conjunction, and these coordinating conjunctions are used to construct the clauses of equal rank. Two main clauses can be connected with each other in order to form a compound sentence with the help of coordinating conjunction. Such a sentences are known as compound sentence in English grammar. So let us see what are these compound sentences in English. Okay, I'm going to share. Here, compound sentence. I do request everybody to note it. A compound sentence is made up of two or more simple sentences. See, it is written simple sentence because we have main clauses. I told you, if we put a full stop, we'll get it as a main clause. Main clause can be labeled it as a simple sentence, right? And this is also known as a short sentence. So two simple sentences can be joined with a coordinating conjunction in order to frame a compound sentence. Very clear? It is two or more main clauses joined with the coordinating conjunction forms, or we are structuring a compound sentence with it. So look at the example written over here, children. I ate an entire bowl of pasta. Okay, I ate an entire bowl of pasta. So here, I ate an entire bowl of pasta is a main clause because it can stand by itself. I was hungry is yet another main clause. So two main clauses can be connected with each other using a coordinating conjunction. Such a sentence is called a compound sentence in English grammar. Now look at the second sentence. He couldn't go home. He couldn't go home, right? So this is a main clause because it can stand by itself. There is no subordinating conjunction in order to make it as a sub clause, right? So this is a main clause. Okay. And he had no place to go is another main clause. There is no subordinating conjunction to make it as a subordinate clause. So this is also a main clause. So two main clauses are connected with each other using for. F-O-R, for. Okay. I wanted to go late, but she wanted to go on time. So here the sentence also example for compound sentence, because you can see a coordinating conjunction is used to connect two clauses of equal rank. That means two main clauses are connected to each other with the support of a coordinating conjunction. Such a sentence is an example for a compound sentence. Am I clear? Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So you learned simple, complex, compound sentences. Very good. So let me revise. Let me repeat the topic once again. We have sentences to learn, and the sentences are known as sentence because it definitely used to convey or to share a complete sense. Okay, group of words which convey a complete sense is called a simple sentence or a sentence. There are four kinds of sentences which consist of one subject, one predicate, and one finite verb. So such a sentences are known as simple sentences in English grammar. And these simple sentences can be labeled as declarative, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory sentence. Whereas the second one, you know, you are familiar with the term clause. Clause is actually a part of a sentence, a group of words which forms a part of a sentence, and each clause it has a subject and predicate in it. You can find a verb in the clause part, right? And we have main clause, we have subordinate clause. See children, we have main clause here, we have subordinate clause here, we have coordinating conjunction, we have subordinating conjunction. If you use the subordinating conjunction in a sentence, you are actually framing a complex sentence, because subordinating conjunction is the starting point of a subclause. Okay, so when you add a subordinating conjunction in a sentence, you are adding a subclause with the main clause. Okay, if you add a subclause with the main clause with the help of a subordinating conjunction, such a sentences are examples for complex sentence. Okay, if you add a sentence, okay, if you add two main clauses with the coordinating conjunction, then you are constructing a sentence in compound. Clear? You are framing a compound sentence. Are you ready for a small exercise now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let us see. You can find simple, complex, compound sentences from this exercise. Okay. So let me start with the very correct one. So I do request everybody to note the sentence. Exercise. First sentence. My dog enjoys being bathed. Bathed.
PASCD. Is it
PATHED. My dog enjoys
being bathed.
Being bathed, but hates getting his nails trimmed. This is my sentence.
Ma'am, is it patched or batched?
I didn't get you.
Is it written batched or patched?
Which word?
Ma'am, he's saying about the word bathed.
One second. One second. You just go through the sentences. I'll come back to you. 1 second, okay?